So my confirmation name was Genevieve. She was an amazing sister who lived in the Dark Ages in Europe. And even though she started out as a shepherdess and no one really listened to her, she was vegan, so they thought she was a little wild. They really ended up respecting her and listening to her, and she was a strong leader in that community. She befriended the king and persuaded him to release prisoners. And when the city was under siege, she went out by herself on a boat to bring back corn and grain for the people inside because no one else was brave enough to go. So she did it herself. So she's really amazing. I consider her a great patron saint for leaders, especially women who are not disbelieved or who are disbelieved and called crazy whenever they try to do anything. But then also over the years, I discovered St. Hildegard of Bingen, who is now my favorite patron saint as well, for basically everything else. She did everything creative, painting, writing, creating poetry, operas, plays, music, and she also was a strong leader. She spoke up for women, broke many barriers, even though she was supposed to be a cloistered nun at this time, wrote letters to people in charge, letting them know if she thought they weren't doing the right thing. But she also discovered a lot of remedies, herbal remedies and medicines, and she learned about plants, and we have still all of those recordings that she discovered and still use some of those things today. So I just think it's amazing that she was always creating, like always using her time and her gifts to create, to give back, and then also appreciating creation itself. So she had visions about deforestation and pollution, and this was back in the Dark Ages. So she really had a strong care for creation and knew what we needed to do to protect it too.